My little dog, Louie's done. Chewed my book. This is my favourite book. Everybody in my family's read this at some point or another. It's wonderful. And as you can see, we're all big thinkers in our family. We were on the Da Vinci Code a few months ago, now we're on this one. It's not too bad, I suppose. The Da Vinci Code's really good. My husband said it's fabulous, but the print does come off when you wipe in your bottom. So, can't believe what I'm going to have to do for a new replacement book. Anyway, I wanted to tell you this week about my daughter. Now, you know I've got 3 children, don't you? A boy, a girl and a hairdresser, one of each. Yeah. Well, I had 4 originally, but I shot one as an example to the other 3, and they've been as good as gold. So my daughter, the middle one, her name's Athena. It should have been Anthea, but I got drunk, didn't I, in Manchester when I was ready for delivering, and I woke up and I saw this wonderful card shop. I thought, what a fabulous name. So anyway, she's been a bit like me, entertaining the gentleman, and she brought one back the other day. Oh, it was gorgeous. About 17. Oh, what, like a cripple on eat, well, lovely. She said, what shall I do with him? I thought, what do you think, bitch? I said, take him upstairs to your bedroom. She said, yeah, all right. So I said, I'll be doing the washing up. So I went into the kitchen and I looked at the sink. It's more like the original primordial sink or soup. You know what I mean? The primordial soup. There's creatures swimming around in there that I don't think scientists have discovered yet. Oh, it's awful. So I plunged in, didn't I, to do the washing up. She came running downstairs. She said, what shall I do now? I said, what's he doing? She said, he's lied on the bed. I said, well, tell him to take his coat off, or any other clothes he feels like. 20 minutes later, she come down again. I said, what's the matter this time? She was taking all his clothes off, but his underwear and his socks. I said, what do they like? She said, well, he's got these beige Y fronts on with a brown Y on the front of them, made of nylon, full of bits of bobbly bits where his mother's tumbled riding with a cardigan. I said, oof, not very romantic. I said, take everything off. So she buggered off and I carried on with the washing up. Now, little did I know, but this boy she's brought back has only got toes on his left foot. His right foot's got none at all. Well, I heard this scream. She came running downstairs. I said, what's the matter? She said, he's only got 1.5 feet. What shall I do? I said, you do the washing up, love, I'll entertain your guest. Well, you've got to be friendly, you know what I mean? Now, my youngest son, Tarquin Keanu, is the apple of my eye. I do like him. I love him to death. He says he wants to pimp for me when he's older. Isn't that thoughtful? Yes, it's not bad at all. I don't know what his, orientation's going to be. I keep trying to butch him up. I mean, what do you think 14, 15-year-old boys should be doing in the bedroom in this day and age? Xbox? Yes. Internet? Not mine. No. He plays Charlotte Church CDs and sings into an airbrush trying to get top C on Ave Maria. No, right. I bought him some of these Action Men dolls. Thought that'll beef him up a little bit. Guns, helmets. And mind you, thinking about it, it's very gay, that. Anyway, he stripped all these Action Men off, borrowed one of my old crystal glass ashtrays, put boiling water in, just sat him naked round it. I said, what's that? It's a gay sauna. What can you do? By the way, if anybody's seen Glenda Jackson, can you tell her I loved a pinstripe the other day, but I can't stand her in maroon. Oh, and ask her if she ever thought of having tattoos. Not a butterfly or anything like that. I was thinking more like love and hate down the knuckles, which always looks good when you're revving a Kawasaki 360. Anyway, oh, by the way, like a Sister Conceptra, if you're watching this, yes, if you scratch my Judith Durham album again, then I'll be up on a GBH charge. Alright. So, I've got to tell you, we've had homeless people round here in Wigan. Oh, I've never seen many before. I've never seen a homeless person. I went up behind him, I said, knock, knock. He said, who's there? I said, you're supposed to be homeless, you aren't you? He said, I'm selling the big issue, will you buy one? I said, no, I won't. He said, come on, please buy one. I said, no, I won't. He said, buy one, I've not eaten for 3 days. I said, oh, I wish I had your willpower. Anyway, as I was saying to you, we've got one homeless man, lives at the top of our street in this, it's cardboard box really, it's huge, giant thing. He's got a few comforts in it, he's got a pillow and a sleeping bag and fridge freezer, sofa. Well, that'll be until bonfire night. Yeah, so the other day I was walking past and I had my Starbucks coffee cup with me. So I popped it on the top as I went past. He said, thank you. And he took it off. He said, it's empty. I said, I know, I'm making you a chimney. Anyway, I must tell you, I don't know if you noticed this, but I've actually got a new Donna card. Now, they always tell you you've got to have these Donna cards. You keep them in your purse in your wallet in case you drop dead. It's so somebody can eat your kebab when you've gone. No, I'm only joking. I actually went the other day down to Blackpool, as you know I do work in Blackpool, and I went down to get some money out of the cash machine. Oh, and there was a long queue. Oh, it went on forever and ever and ever. Eventually, I go out to the front, and there's this little old dear somewhere between 80 and death. She said, oh, I said, can I help you? She goes, can you check me balance? I said, yeah, of course I can. And I pushed the bitch over and used the machine myself. Little did I know, I'd put my donor card in the machine and not my bank card. Cost me an arm and a leg, it did, it really did. But I'm talking of doner kebabs, let me tell you this. My best friend from years and years ago was called Mustafa Gandhi. Lived over in Rotherham. I've been back and forwards over them Yorkshire Pennines many a time visiting. Well, he died, so we've had to have a funeral for him. The thing is, his religion, I don't know what it is, says that when you die, you've got to be buried with the tools of your trade, which is fair enough. The only thing is, he was a kebab shop owner, so they've had to bury him with a rotisserie. Oh, can you imagine that? I bet he's turning in his grave. Right, well I best go. I've got some scrag end on to boil and I don't want it to spoil. I'll see you next time. Don't forget them buttons down there. Fiddle around with them, you'll get somewhere. Go on your tippy tap. Try love, till next time. Right, can somebody tell me what that stain is in that gusset over there? I'm coming washing it.
And she'll be a bad girl too.